Hey there, I am Stu Gray. This is the Stupendous Marriage Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. You can always follow along. I'm tweeting marriage encouragement at Stu Gray on Twitter. Sometimes you just got to shake it up a little bit in your marriage, right? It gets a little bit stale, gets a little bit blah. You know, you think you can read your spouse's mind. You begin to take each other for granted. I understand it gets kind of blah. Here are 2 handfuls worth of ideas to change it up, to get rid of the staleness, to kick off the crusties from your marriage and make it better. 1, kick the TV out of the bedroom. A decision we didn't intentionally make in our marriage, but I guess it was unintentionally intentional. We never put a TV in our bedroom. So our bedroom is for like 2 things. Sleeping and, you do other stuff in there, but those are the 2 primary things. Okay, number 2, have date lunches, not dinners. Date night is a big thing for couples, and Lisa and I, we've just never done date nights. We're more of like, let's take a lunch together. We do both work from the house, so we have more flexibility in that. But the point is not necessarily when you do the date. It's that you are doing the date. Make sure that you are getting time together, mano a mano, talking to one another, not necessarily about schedules, but catching up on each other's world in an intentional way. All right, 3rd thing, put the kids to bed. No, they don't need to stay up so late. I know our son would he'd go to bed and 5 minutes later he'd be out oh, I need a drink of water. Oh, I have to use the restroom. I understand that, but as adults, we need time together at the end of the day, so put the kids to bed. 4th thing, take up a hobby together. It might help you connect in a different way. Find something that both of you can understand or enjoy doing together. I know some couples have taken up painting. Some couples have taken up gardening together. That's what actually my in-laws do. They like being outside. They are project people. They're constantly doing some sort of project, fixing their house, fixing the outside, fixing the pool, fixing their barn. My goodness, they've always got something going on. But it's definitely their hobby, and it keeps them connected because they're trying to make something happen together. They have got a vision for something that they want to happen, and they're doing it together, which is amazing, actually, if you think about it. Lisa and I are not project people, but our hobby, sadly enough, is probably going to thrift stores. All right, number 5, dance at restaurants. Make people look at you funny. That was something we did when we were first married, as a matter of fact. We were on our honeymoon. We were in San Antonio, Texas. And we had found this restaurant. It must have been late because nobody was in that restaurant, but they had a mariachi band, and the guys came around and they started playing. And so Lisa and I got up and we danced in the restaurant. It was something different. Something different. You can do that wherever you are. You can clear out a space in your front room and dance together. Come on. The majority of us have smart TVs now that you can put Pandora or some other music app on and just turn it on your TV and dance together. 6, be tourists in your own city. Every city has something cool that you can explore that you probably have never done before. You don't have to live in New York City or Detroit or Nashville. Every city has some cool thing that you probably don't know about. You take things for granted when you live in specific cities. Each city has a story. Each city has something cool about it. Just be tourists in your town for a day. Spend time together. 7, go to the playground and swing. Be playful with one another. I think we act too much like adults a lot of the time, and we get all stodgy and dum-de-dum-de-do, and we have to get everything right, and everything has to be in its little box. Why not play more often together? 8, tell them one thing you love about them. One thing. Not just physically, but something how they serve you or love you well, or something they're just good at in their life. Watch your spouse's life and encourage them in whatever that might be. Find one thing to encourage them in. 9, turn off your phones, turn off your computers, turn off your tablets, whatever device that you have in front of your face, turn it off. Lisa and I are trying to get better about this, trying to be intentional about this, but we are not perfect in this area. Man, we're sitting there and I'm on my phone. Lisa's on her phone. She's editing pictures of school events because she loves to take pictures of people and our child and all of the events that are going on in our life. And I'm on my phone playing games because I'm just killing time. And then my son is sitting back behind us in the kitchen on his computer. I'm like, man, this is a problem. We need to be spending more time together. 1, as a couple, and 2, as a family, not on all these devices. I just think it's killing brain cells, man. All right, and 10, play games together. Like I said, turn off the devices. We love card games. We like all sorts of games. We actually spent the pandemic every Saturday night going to my in-laws' house. They live about 20 minutes south of us. And we got the game Ticket to Ride, which is a fun game. It's a longer game, and you can have 5 people play it. It's awesome. But there's so many great board games nowadays. Ticket to Ride just happened to be ours, and we played it almost every Saturday in 2020 and 2021 and into 2022, actually. And when things started getting back to normal, it's like, are we still going to keep doing this? And we have. We haven't been as consistent, but it's been lots of fun. So those are the 10 things. Let me run down again before I get done. Kick the TV out of the bedroom. Have date lunches. Put the kids to bed. Take up a hobby together. Dance at restaurants. Be a tourist in your own city. Go to the playground and swing. Tell them one thing that you love about them. Turn off your phones, your computers, your devices, and play games together. Maybe this list has sparked an idea in you so you can shake some of the crusties off of your marriage. Hey, join me again on Twitter. Would love to see you there. Send me a DM at Stu Gray. We'll talk to you next time.